School. That state, or government, provided learning space for people of all ages. Whether you're starting the 3rd grade or returning to college, there's always a schooling program for you. Did you know if you attended kindergarten through high school and 4 years of college, you're looking at 35 to 40,000 hours spent going to school? That's like 4.5 years of doing nothing but schooling. Given all that time, of course, you'll have a lot of situations at school that, to some, are hilarious. Me being one of those people. Welcome to my school stories. Okay, so this first story happened way back in kindergarten, so I was like, about 5 or 6? Anyway, my class was near the front of the school. I don't really remember why exactly. I think we might have been being tested for lice or something, but either way, we finished whatever it was we were doing and got lined up. At the time, it was raining, so we stood under that overhang thingy. I was one person away from being in the back of the line, which is kind of important to the story. In front of me were 2 or 3 of my good friends, and we were planning on talking the whole way back to class, even though I'm sure we were supposed to be quiet the way back. After a couple minutes of waiting for a teacher to show up, we finally started to get moving. We got about halfway to class, still talking, when we heard a loud sound come out of nowhere. Everyone turned and saw that the little girl in the back of the line was standing in a deep puddle of mud and wood chips, crying. My teacher at the time, let's call her Miss Indy, if you had her you know why, came to see what was up. When she asked, the girl pointed at me and said,
"Spork pushed me."
I don't know who this girl was or how she knew my name, but even as a kid, I remember it being really obvious that she tripped and didn't want to look stupid. Of course, I tried to tell the teacher it wasn't me, but I guess she thought I was lying because I got in trouble anyway. My punishment was to write an apology letter. Honestly, looking back on it, it wasn't really much of a punishment, but I remember thinking it was super dumb to make me apologize for something I didn't do. We made it back to class, and Miss Indy instantly sent me into the back of the room. As everyone sat down, she went to her desk to grab me a paper and a pencil. I began writing, or at least trying to, when Miss Indy told the class something I completely forgot about. It was show and tell day. My teacher broke us up into separate days based on last name, so it didn't take all day. It wasn't my day, so I was fine, but it was kind of distracting, having to listen to that and write a letter that I already didn't care about. After all the kids went up, I finally finished that stupid letter and gave it to the girl. Right as I thought this whole ordeal was done and over with, the last person for show and tell went up. The little girl. And of course, what would she show off other than the letter I just wrote? The script says begin to scream, but is cut off by will be right back meme, okay? I remember she said something along the lines of,
"And this is the letter that Spork wrote for me after he pushed me into that puddle."
Scream. Really had to go all the way with that one, didn't you? Anyone who didn't somehow know the story did now. If I had just waited a little bit longer, I could have dodged at least one bullet here, like, come on. Hey guys, I know this video took a long time to come out, sorry about that. I don't want this end card to be super long again, so I'll read the pinned comment, and I have some things to say down there. Special thanks to all the people that drew me fan art, and here's some bloopers. Okay, eat your vegetables, I need a good catchphrase, bye.
And this letter is that, and this, this is the letter, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to voice act. This is hard.
At least trying to, when Miss Indy told... There's a gnat in my... Get out of here.